Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Sorry for not having a video for too long, but here's a video for you guys. A friend requested this. He played my Bank Robbery Mission. If you haven't played it, I suggest you play it, I guess. Even though it's not that good of a mission, it has its problems. It's pretty fun to play sometimes when with your friends. So before you start any mission that you want to have characters, before you go into the editor and create your mission, scenario, campaign, whatever you want to do, you want to have some characters, right? Well, if you want to have custom loadouts for your characters, since you don't need to have them because you can just go into the editor and make rifleman or a auto rifleman or a grenadier or a pilot, anything. But you could also have custom loadouts. So if you want custom loadouts, you can do it two ways. You can find the class names on the internet and create some files or one file with the class name and copy and paste that into the unit's init field. This takes time and which and sometimes gets boring. So what you want to do, or I suggest you do, is go to learn and go to virtual arsenal. From here you have access, as it says, try every weapon and piece of equipment in Arma 3. So you see you get a guy, you can click random and get other guys. You can also save them, load other characters, like let's load this one. See, this is a sniper. I use this for an old mission I made, a very old mission I made. Um, but I also have this character who has nothing, just so I can add some stuff. So what you do is just go enemy rifle, a launcher, a handgun, a uniform, vest, backpack, headgear, whatever you want. You can add it here. You can even change his voice. So I'm gonna create the characters, you create yours, and we'll be back. So after you're done creating your characters, save them, export them. It's very important to export them. Keep them in a document somewhere, so just so you can have them. And when you do that, go back to the main menu of Arma 3, go to editor, and choose your map. I'm gonna go with Altis, just because it's bigger, it has more spots to build and create, not build. So you just wait for it to load. Alright, so when the map loads, what I do every time I load each map. It doesn't have to be all this. Every time I load Stratus or other maps, I turn on the textures. I find it better. And well, in my mission, some guys, well, 3 robbers actually, went in Kavala to rob a bank, and police units came, and they had to fight, and they had to get out of this circle to escape the cops and to finish the mission. So my friend wants to kind of do the same thing, but I'm not gonna create the same thing again. I can just go here and load it. See, I can just do that, but I'm not gonna do that. I am uh, gonna create another one. So every time you start in the editor, you want to find a starting point. He wants to be he wants to play as a cop. He wants to stop the robbery. He wants to do a bank robbery as well, but I'm just gonna do a gas station robbery, much faster, much easier. So you can find them here: fuel station, small fig, and you can find them all around the map. I mean, don't have to be near Cavallo. We can just go here and see. Yeah, we're gonna use this one. The one between Cori and Poliaco, sorry, and Katalaki. I'm gonna use this one. So you want to add a unit. It has to be any unit. So first, I want to create the cops, since he said he wants to have a cop squad. We're gonna stop robbery. What I do for cops, I don't just place down a rifleman. I use the officer, because it reminds of police officer sometimes. So use that. So you can set the rank. I'm gonna make him a corporal. Um, you can send. I'm gonna put none. So just so you can set the skill. You can have playable is for multiplayer. If you're making a multiplayer mission and you want to have multiple units, you have to make the units playable, so players can choose them. But right now it's not a multiplayer mission, so we're just gonna create me, and I'm gonna copy and paste this character. To do that, you click the character so you can get blue or red or green or purple, whatever faction you're using. You do Control C to copy and then Control V to paste. I don't know why I didn't paste it. Oh, there we go. It pasted right under my character. I want to paste 2, so here we go. I'll go here and I'll change the ranks so I can be leading, and I will group them with my unit. That will add these 2 units in my squad. So if we go preview, here we are. We're 3 officers. Root with me. I can tell them to move up.
Roger.
See, they're moving up. I can tell them to regroup.
Return to formation.
I can tell them to
Understood.
go prone.
Get down.
See, but these guys don't look like police officers, do they? I'm pretty sure they don't. They don't look to me, at least, or I'm pretty sure they don't look to anybody else. So I know that was a lag spike there. So let's import the officer scene. So we're back in the editor here. Okay, so now there are 2 ways of adding custom loadouts to units. One is through the game file, or the mission file. You can do it through there. It's a much cleaner way, I guess, of doing it, instead of doing this, what I'm about to do. So the other way, which I'm gonna do, is I will copy what I exported from the arsenal for the police officers. I'm gonna paste it inside the unit's initialization field, or init field. So you paste it here. You paste it to these guys as well, because every unit has his own loadout. And let's see how they look now. So now we look more like police officers, but you see we all look the same. I'll show you how to fix that. It doesn't matter. Well, it doesn't really matter, but it's easy to fix, so I'll show you later at the end of the video. So we have our pistols here, we have our police caps, police vests, so let's get on with the mission. So you want to go back to the editor, and we'll give ourselves a car, since we cannot be out in patrol without a car. So we can have the civilian cars, the NATO cars, seaside cars, FIA cars, or the AAF cars. I'm gonna use a civilian SUV for the cops. Now to move the cops in the car, you're gonna have to name the car first. Let's name it car, or cop car. Alright, now you want to go to these guys. Well, do not delete this. Alright, this has to stay here. Just put a few spaces so you can see it is different, and you're gonna write this. This move in cargo, or not cargo, move in driver, and you're gonna put the name of the car, which is cop car for us, alright? And the semicolon at the end. That's for the driver. For these guys, we're gonna be passengers. You're gonna name them, you're gonna say this move in cargo cop car, alright? Semicolon at the end, and same with this guy. This move in cargo. You can just press tab to place it. Oops, cop car. There we go. So when we go back in the editor, see, we're in the car. All our units are in the car. We can start the engine normally, no problem. Alright, so now since these guys are done, let's find them in place. He said he wanted them to be in patrol. Let's have them in Neo Quarry. You know, they don't need to be close to the car since we did that. We can just leave them here. So the car is right here. What I do, so this helps me, and it might help other people while playing the mission or even creating the mission. I place markers to where the units are, you know, start point, gas station. So for now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna name this gas station. I'm gonna find a civilian marker. I'm gonna name, I'm gonna find a marker, this, and it has to have a name. You cannot put a marker down without a name. Let's just name it robbery, and we're gonna give it a text, gas station robbery. You can give it your own name and text, it doesn't matter. So you know, I have that over there. I'm gonna put a marker here as well. It's gonna be blue 4 since we're blue, and we're gonna have we're gonna do this patrol or police patrol. So police patrol, that's gonna be the marker name. So to make it feel like a more realistic police patrol, I think you can do this engine on or something. I don't know. You don't need to do that. You can just leave the car like this. You can just move it aside. You can hold shift to rotate things. That's gonna be it for the first part of the tutorial on how to do the blue for units in the markers. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead with the robber. I'm gonna make the robbers be op 4 because it's gonna be easier. I mean, not easier. If you have a civilian with a gun, most of the time he won't shoot back. That's why I'm gonna create op 4. You can make him be whatever you want. You're gonna change this later, so let's just make him a crewman for now, for example. And you want to place the loadout that you wait for the robber or the thief here, as we did with the police. You don't need to change his rank. So I'm gonna change to this guy for now, just so I can check the environment easier, you know. And if I place if I took my guy over here, this guy would kill my guy. So I'm gonna leave it like this. I don't know why Steam keeps popping up. Sorry about that, guys. If you can see it, I don't know if you can or not. So let's see if his loadout works. Hopefully it does. I'm pretty sure it will. So this is the robber's loadout. you know. I don't know if gas bombs can explode in Arma 3. But it doesn't matter. Um, so we can make it like a more realistic robbery. We're gonna make our robber be in here. With the guy that owns the gas station maybe standing right there. Okay, that, yeah. And we're gonna have probably like a car here that's gonna be our car maybe. Pretending we came here to refuel, but we went inside to rob the gas station. Like another like spike. Alright, so, and again, to make it even more realistic, we're gonna add a few car no car traffic. So it can look more realistic, and that's not cheap diesel. That's not cheap at all. What the hell? We're pretty much done with the op4. We're just gonna create a few things. So let's give him a car first of all. We're gonna go to empty again. Cars. I'm gonna give him a car. We can give him a hatchback. We're gonna give him a civilian car since I don't really see gas station robbers driving around in hunters or, you know, armed cars. So we can give him we can even give him a quad bike. It doesn't matter, but I'll give him an SUV as well. So, you know, he has his car. I think this is the right placement. When you're making a mission, you're gonna have to constantly keep checking on, yeah, see, on the sequel that I'm doing for the Bank Robbery Mission I made a car in the gas station, which you're gonna have to take. I'm not gonna spoil anything else, that's it. But the car, I moved it a bit here, moved it over here, and it made this explode and this explode as well, and you know, hell broke out. So you go back in editor. I'm gonna move this a bit like this. We probably want to have the civilian. Well, you can search this for items or objects to make your mission more realistic. There is something we can add. It's 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna look for it and I'll find it, and when I find it I'll come back. So I've been searching for like 5 minutes and I didn't find him, so I'm just gonna add the civilian. It doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to show you how to make the mission. You can modify it however you want. So let's just add a civilian. It doesn't matter who you add. You can even add, I don't know, you can even add the bagger, it doesn't matter. So you add a civilian, we'll try to place him in the right spot in the building, so he won't get stuck in the wall. Hopefully he's in the right spot. Yeah, alright, so this is good enough. So what we're gonna do pretty much is, if I can open the door, so this is how it will feel like. When the cops get here, we'll feel like they're parked. Oh, he is running away. Alright, when the cops get here, it's gonna feel like the robber came, and he came in here and decided to rob the gas station. But I do not want the civilian to run. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but you get the idea. Alright, you get the idea. So let's make them be like this, and we're done basically with the mission. If you want to play it alone, and you know what you're gonna do and things like this, you don't need to do anything else. You're done right here. But if you want to publish it on Steam, or send it to friends to play it, you're gonna need to do some other stuff, which are tasks.